welcome back. I am the Sovereign, and this is my court. If this is your first time here in my kingdom, please consider hitting the subscribe button before you depart. Yes, I have just finished. If you are like recognizing this outfit, I have just finished doing a reaction to the Miss Philippines Universe pageant. So many surprises, so much happened. Like, I'm still recovering, and for whatever reason I've decided to also do a South Africa video because clearly I'm obsessed with pageants, obviously, because I'm just doing this to myself. So before we get into the actual winner, let's talk about Crown. You have been giving me problems all day. Let's talk about the show itself. South Africa, you put on a good show. And I'm happy that you have decided to do a show even during quarantine. I am grateful for any show we are able to get. So thank you for the time it took and the precaution that it took to put on a good show, because South Africa does put on a good show, as they always do. And the rest of the African continent, I need you guys to stop hiding behind South Africa for your representation, okay? There's an entire continent of African countries. South Africa should not be the only one consistently doing good or posing a threat to the Asian nations that, you know, because it's an Asia-Africa segment. Like, South Africa shouldn't be the only threat happening in an entire continent, okay? So step it up, please. But South Africa, some of you came into my inbox and you guys were just like, you need to see top 5. Like, you need to see what's going on. And I was just like, what? Because honestly, some of you were like, it's a mess. And I'm like, but why? What happened? So I looked at the lineup of top 10 and I watched Evening Gown. They didn't really have a swimsuit competition. I'm not counting those videos, like, because that's staged and I need to see in the moment. It's not the same. Oh, you know what? I did see swimwear. I did see swimwear when they did the runway and whatnot. I found that video because, like I said, I'm way too devoted to these pageants. But I did find the swimwear. So from what I was seeing from performance-wise, Melissa's the best performer. But we all know this. I mean, we all should know this. Melissa's the best performer. She was the best in swimsuit. She performs so well, and she has been, you're coming off. I swear this crown has been it gave me problems in Miss Universe Philippines as well. So I'm just like, whatever. Melissa's the best performer. I saw her doing swimsuit. That girl glides. She glided through a swimsuit. During Evening Gown, I was watching Evening Gown. Thank you to the designers that designed Miss South Africa Evening Gowns. Thank you for the glorious colors. The glorious colors. Oh, when I first saw clips from South Africa during Evening Gown, because I watched a bit of it live. I was watching it through another pageant commentator who I'm just not happy with, because they were making comments that I was just like, what? They were like mad at the fact that somebody, the green dress, the light green dress, which I think is amazing, and I never get to see that color, and it looks phenomenal on her. Like, I don't know what certain people were thinking. That dress looked amazing. Those colors are immaculate, like outstanding. So certain pageant commentators I just can't listen to your judgment, because those gowns were amazing. After Evening Gown, I am surprised that this particular contestant did not make top 5. I am surprised after seeing her performance, because her performance was good, and that purple dress was I never get to see purple. Purple and green gowns we don't really get to see on stage. She looked amazing. Yeah, I was a bit surprised that she did not make top 5. And I saw that did bug some of you, which is a bit understandable. And through pageants, I'm able to learn about a lot of different nations, nationalities, ethnicities. I am a political science major and I have a particular interest in international relations. So doing, knocking stuff down, doing pageants honestly kind of satisfies my urge to experience international places and, you know, diversify my life a bit. I like that. So some of you came and told me that there is in fact a very large Indian population within South Africa, which I had no idea. So a lot of you felt very hurt, annoyed that your one representative was not present in top 5. And honestly, I kind of feel the same way. I feel like she kind of earned her spot in top 5. So I was like, oh, she didn't make it. I kind of feel like she should have made it. But let's get into the actual top 5, because I'm suffering a lot of trauma today, you guys, because and this is happening, these videos are happening back to back. I just got off of Philippines and now I'm doing South Africa. Both of the girls that I thought were front runners for both of these competitions completely bombed final question. Like I'm suffering some trauma because this is happening to me back to back. Because Kavite, she did not answer her question, and then Melissa got her question, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, but you didn't properly answer the question. Like, you didn't satisfy the question with a proper answer. That's why, you guys, I am so traumatized. Like, these top girls, question and answer is the great equalizer. Question and answer evens the playing field. Like, once you hit top 5, it's kind of like anybody's game, because it's just destroying my front runners. So that's what happened to Melissa. There's also another woman during top 5 who did not satisfy her question with a, satisfactory answer. She didn't answer the question. And that, it seems like that is not escaping the judge's eyes at this point. If you do not answer the question that was given to you, if you give like a roundabout pageant answer and it's not direct enough to satisfy the actual question, like, the judges don't seem to be letting that go anymore. They used to accept pageant answers, not anymore. I never liked pageant answers, so I'm pretty happy that they've stopped doing that. But now it's pretty annoying when girls do that roundabout, like, I'm not really going to answer the question type of political answer. Like, it's not working anymore. And so the new Miss South Africa is Shirafatso. I am hoping I'm saying her name right. I'm pretty sure I am, because I watched the stream of the competition. She has won. And let me just, number one, say, I am so happy that South Africa is sending so many like stigma breaking women, because we had Zosie, and Zosie had like her short cropped hair and she was very dark skinned. And I was just like, yes, queen, finally we're getting these girls on stage. Surafatso is just like, shave it off. She is completely bald, if you didn't know, and she looks glorious. She looks glorious. See, this is what we've been telling you guys forever, okay? These girls look amazing, and it doesn't matter. All the different ethnicities, styles, presentations of different women around the world all have their own different types of beauty, and I'm finally getting to see these on Miss Universe stages, and honestly, a lot of it's coming from South Africa, and I appreciate you. Thank you. She is such an eye-catching contestant, being just who she is. And let me just say, Surafatso, the body on Suru, because you think I'm just talking about her look. Her body is even like stereotype breaking. Like, she is not a pageant girl body. Baby girl got hips and thighs. Okay, she can wear the hell out of a bikini, and I love to see it. I love to see it. She has a body that I have been dying to see on major stages. Thank goodness, because she is thick, but you can tell she's still fit. She is still physically active. She's still healthy, but she's bringing a body type that we rarely get to see. So finally, like a breath, I can just breathe. Thank you for bringing me that. Now, Surafatso's representing South Africa. I think that her weakness is going to be her stage technical abilities, because she does not walk in a way that top contenders do. She does not seem to be a very seasoned, I don't know if she is in fact very seasoned. She doesn't come off as a very seasoned competitor. So she's going to need technical training if South Africa has any hope of a back-to-back title, okay? You do have a very eye-catching queen, and Surafatso can speak her butt off. She really can. So it seems like a lot of judges in different countries are paying attention to the speaking ability, but she's going to need help in the technical abilities. And I'm really happy she's bringing such a difference in body styling. Like, yes, I've been waiting for things like this. Congratulations, South Africa. Like I said earlier, other African nations need to learn from you. Like, you guys are bringing it. You are bringing me, the women, the eye-catching, phenomenal, like, unique, just beautiful, just South Africa. You should be so proud of yourself, and I'm so happy. And I know everybody, all the comments that I've seen on Surafatso is like Wakanda forever, because it's reminding everybody of Wakanda, which I totally understand. South Africa, you have an obligation to give this woman an outstanding evening gown. Like, she's got curves that no one ever gets to see. She has a styling that, like, when do we ever get to have this? Like, she's such a unique queen. Please don't waste it. Do not waste it. Do not waste her. But then South Africa, South Africa is a verified powerhouse at this point, so I trust their organization and I trust that they will take care of this glorious queen. Once again, congratulations to the new Miss South Africa 2020. In the comment section below, let me know what you think of the new Miss South Africa. What do you think she needs to work on before she gets to the Miss Universe stage? And please do not leave the comment that she needs to lose weight, because I like her thighs and booty and I want her to keep them. So that's not a critique that I'm even willing to hear. But like, my critique is technical abilities, because South Africa, you are fighting for a back-to-back title, okay? You're fighting for it. Do not, like, you put your back into it, all right? Use this woman to her full potential and train her. Please train her. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And if this is your first time here on my channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave my kingdom. I love you, I'll miss you, and you know I will be back in a future video. Bye!